Hello and good morning, everyone. Today is Saturday, so you know it's time for some yard sales. We are running late as usual, so we're gonna head off to find some great things today. So unfortunately, through the entire day of yard sales, I forgot to turn on my microphone. So I have no audio through all of this, and we'll just kind of have to wing it and try to remember what I was thinking as we go through these videos. At this yard sale, I was just looking at these gloves, kind of for personal use. They come in handy whenever we decide to go to the snow. And yes, I live in California, where we say go to the snow, but I did not end up getting them. The brand of this jacket is Hawk & Co., which I had never heard of, but after looking at comps, they kind of looked all over the place, and there was quite a lot of matting on the Sherpa and the inside, so I passed on this one. There were a couple Cupshe swimsuits in this basket that I believe were new with tag, but they didn't have the liners in the bathing suit bottoms, and I always hesitate to pick up swimsuits that are new and they don't have the bottom liner. It's just kind of a personal preference, so I didn't end up picking up anything at this yard sale. But you know, you win some, you lose some, and we're on to the next. Let me know what you guys think about this voiceover style video. I can't say I'm really a fan. I kind of like to be more in the moment and things just be fresh in my head, but let me know what you guys think. This straw hat caught my eye just because we've been looking for a hat will be good for going to the beach this summer, and at only $1 I did decide to pick this up. Immediately after I found the hat, this Netgear wireless router caught my eye. Again, for personal uses, we've been looking for one, and I figured I'd asked to see how much it was, and if it's not something that works for us, I could end up reselling, and it actually does not work for us, so I will end up reselling it. I haven't done too much research on it, but I should be able to get at least about $50 for it, and I ended up only paying $5. This is just the moment that she was letting me know that the Netgear router was only going to be $5 and that she only used it a little bit right before COVID at her business and then took it down, so it's in pretty good condition. At only $1, I probably should have picked up this Henriksen plate. I didn't see very many sold comps, but for only $1, it really couldn't have hurt. I probably should have done it. So this little Frankenstein head caught my eye. It was a bit heavy, so I had to set my stuff down. And it kind of almost looked like it was hand painted, and maybe it was, but it also had like a gold rim at the bottom, and it looked really unique. I could not find any kind of marking, any kind of name. I've done a Google reverse image search and I cannot find anything. So if you guys have any idea what this is, part of me feels like I should have just picked it up off principle. I don't know what she would have wanted for it, but if it was only $1 or $2, just picked it up because I thought it was really cute and unique. But if you guys have any idea where this comes from or what it is, let me know. I think maybe you put like a candle or something in the bottom and there's little holes where it lights up, but I am not sure. Unfortunately, like I said, I did pass on it. So for just the hat and the modem, I paid a total of $6, and that was all I got from this yard sale. And we'll move on to the next. So this next one was actually an estate sale. So you could go in the house and everything was kind of for sale. And they were super nice, but their prices were a bit high. And I actually didn't end up buying anything from this estate sale. The only reason I want to share it is because just to show you all out there, if you don't already know or just assume that when we go on these yard sales and post these videos, that we always find something at every yard sale, and that's just not the case. We just generally don't like to share the ones that we don't find anything because it doesn't seem very helpful. But I just want to show this one to show that, there are some decent items, but prices are too much generally, and you just don't find something at every yard sale or every estate sale for that matter. So of course the clothing catches my eye and I'm looking through it and it doesn't seem like anything great. However, there are these two kind of kimonos that are beaded and detailed with kind of a burnout look and seems really cute. I'm looking it over, trying to find any kind of identifier brand or anything on it, and I couldn't find anything. So at this point I'm just kind of questioning if I even want to ask about how much. And then I see this second one that has like the zodiac symbols all over it. And this is the one that I'm a little bit more excited about. So I do end up grabbing them both. However, I asked them how much they want for them because there wasn't any price tags on these. And they wanted like $20 a piece. Then she was like, well, I'll give it to you for $10 a piece. And, I'm not sure, maybe that would have been worth it, but for me, that just wasn't worth it, so I did end up putting them back because she did actually state that she'll just sell them on Poshmark if they don't sell here. So the next thing that catches my eye are these Nikko, I'm not sure that's how you say it, it's Nikko, holiday plate set. Generally Nikko doesn't sell very well, but with holiday things and more unique pieces, you never know, so they're always worth a look up, which is what I'm doing here. And from what I see, there only seems to be a couple sold, and prices seem a little all over the place, not too great. So for the prices that they wanted these for, I probably would have, made decent money, but when things are breakable and a little bit more risky to ship, I would prefer that there be a higher profit. So I did end up passing on these, though I do think I circled back around again to look them over. These little chili dishes caught my eye. I believe it was a set of 4, and they wanted $10 for them, but comps were looking between $20 to $30, so I did end up passing on those, even though they were really cute. The next thing that caught my eye was this little Fritz and Floyd bunny bowl, sculpted bunny bowl. And I was checking comps on it. Fritz and Floyd is another one that, for me at least, generally doesn't sell too well, but I do try to look up more substantial things, like this pretty big bowl. And comps were not looking too great considering what they were asking for it, which I think was 15, and I couldn't actually find this exact one. And so I did end up passing on it. So this little bit of messy video is where I was holding up the item, the kimonos, to ask the seller how much they wanted for them, where they told me 20 a piece, and then I think they could tell from my facial expression that wasn't going to work, so she did say 10 a piece. And again, I was like, I'm sorry, that's just too much for me. And she asked how much I was thinking, and I was saying, basically $1 or $2. And she said that no, if she couldn't get $10 a piece for them, that she would just sell them on Poshmark, which is fair enough. But obviously I did pass on them and went to go put them back where they belonged. And after that, I left this estate sale empty-handed. That was the last yard sale for today, and I found a couple good things today. Nothing too exciting or too big, but I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys did too. Thank you so much for watching and coming along with me. I'll see you next time.